All right, we're going to try this again. I'm hoping, okay. All right, it says that we are live on Google Hangout. So I am hoping that is the case. I'm going to try to do this. I'm trying to do double duty again. Last night or the other night, I apologize. It did not record, and I am sorry about that, but it did Periscope, so hopefully. So let's see if we can get this Periscope going. And then, no, I don't want it private. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, there we go. All right, welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, Lisa. Hello, TC Clark. Oh, okay. This is going to be hard again. Sorry. I'm trying to do double duty here. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody else joins us. Welcome. If I have not met you yet, I am Natalie with Living the Oil Life. If you guys can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up or say hey, or I can hear you or something like that? I've got two microphones going. I'm trying to be super techie here. And I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Yay. Oh, hey, Ricky. Wonderful. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to wait for just a minute. What have you guys got diffusing in your diffusers tonight? I've got Clarity and Peppermint going because I just needed a little bit of extra something going on. And so what do you guys have going on? And Elizabeth with Madero Green Moments, I loved your Periscope today. For some reason, I didn't get a notification from it. And I'm not quite sure why, that I didn't get to watch it live and give you all the hearts, but that was an absolutely great Periscope. So if you guys aren't following Elizabeth with Madero Green Moments, you need to. She's amazing. I love her YouTube videos, and she's a really good friend of mine. So there you go. Hey there, Cutie31. Sorry, I can't see these very close up with the light in my face and all of that. But let me know where you guys are calling. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I would love to know. We have some new members. I'm hoping that Lindsay will be on here from Canada and Catherine from North Carolina. And Charleston, wonderful. Charleston, North Carolina or South Carolina? And if you ask a question, if you guys could put your name, it's hard to see the little, South Carolina, cool. It's hard to see the little, what are those called? Our handles are light and gray, and it's hard to see, but I can see the, hey, Alan, I can see the writing better than I can the handles. And I never know what the handles mean. Mine's N. Brookhart, so, but some of them have numbers and things like that. So welcome. If you guys have any friends with you that are experiencing oils for the first time, I'd love to know that too, just so we know what's going on. Hey, Susan, how are you? Just so we know what we have going on and who's here and who's new, who's never heard about oils, who's never heard about Young Living, things like that. I know that we have a lot of new people. I love the hearts. Anybody have chocolate hearts? I love pink hearts. Pink hearts are my favorite if you have pink hearts. Let me see, what else? Good. I'm glad. Okay, so it's about 7:04, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I know, oh, we have one on Google Hangout, so that's good. Okay. Last time, I apologize if you did watch it on, or you tried to watch it on Google Hangouts Plus. I did not realize you had to hit the start button twice to go live, and so I did the whole recording thinking that it was going to be recorded, and it wasn't. So I'm sorry about that. And if you ask a question and I don't get it, could you ask it again? Or I don't know, just I get distracted and squirrely, and I can miss things sometimes. So I want to welcome you guys. This is our Essential Oils 101 class. I have a lot of new people that are joining our team and have been wanting to know how to do classes, and they're a little leery about doing classes. And so I decided, why not do one online to see how they can go. And you can make it as complex as you want. You can make it as simple as you want. And so I'm going to go by a script because that's easiest for me to stay on point and on focus, because I can go on rabbit trails and talk a lot because I love essential oils. So I'm going to go by the script that I have. But you can do it any way that you want. If you have people that are with you that are experiencing the oils, that's wonderful. If not, that's okay. Have them watch anyway, because we're just going to learn together. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, I would love to know, because I love to learn from everybody. But if you're watching on Periscope and you want to go ahead and swipe however you do it, if it's your Apple or your Android, and share it with people, that would be great. And in Google Hangouts, there's a links button, and you can share that with people too. So welcome. My name is Natalie, and I am one of the team leaders of Living the Oil Life. And we are just a group of families who are independent distributors or customers with Young Living, who absolutely love our oils and use them every day, all day, several times. I don't know, just it's become our lifestyle. And that's why it's Living the Oil Life, because the oils have actually become part of our lifestyle now. And we just love them so much, and we want to share with other people the experiences that we've benefited, so that they can research on their own and experience it for themselves. So our goal is simply to help you better understand the potential of using Young Living essential oils and other infused products to support your family's wellness as well as your pets, and to also help you to start getting those toxic cleaners and personal care products out of your house, and start alternating, or not alternating, start trading them for the more pure, natural products that Young Living offers. I am not a medical professional by any means, and the information that I'm sharing with you are just my thoughts, my opinions, things that I found from research, things that I've learned from Young Living and from other people, and they are in no way meant to treat, diagnose, cure, or treat, diagnose, cure. What's the other one? I'm missing one. What am I? Diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. These are just strictly my opinion, and my opinion only. And my hope is that you guys will research on your own and find out if Young Living is a great fit for your family, which I know it will be. But again, it is my personal views. Also, any of the products that we talked about have not been FDA approved, and so that is why we cannot say, make any claims about them. We just know that they work for our families. So my story. Again, I am Natalie with Living the Oil Life, and I've been using Young Living essential oils for a little over 2 years now. And since I've been using them, I can honestly say that I cannot imagine my life without them. They've become a part of my life, and anybody that knows me always knows that I have oils and I'm using oils. I am actually a dialysis patient. I have been for, I added it up, and it's been almost 25 years now. I did have 2 kidney transplants, both that rejected. But I've been on dialysis, so I've been around the medical field a long time, and I know the side effects of medicines. I know procedures and what happens with procedures and things like that. And so for me personally, I have tried to do things as natural as possible as I can, and not take as many medications as I can, and not take as many of the pharmaceuticals and the toxic substances that I can. I try to do it as naturally as possible to support my body systems. And so I just have found that using Young Living oils have really helped me do that. Now, I've always known about herbs, and I've always known about aromatherapy, but I've never really known about essential oils. I had no idea really what they were. I saw them on the health food stores and things like that, but I just thought that they were just for aromatherapy purposes. You know, you put them in the, what are those little warmer things and things like that, but I didn't know that they really had any other benefit to them. And about 2 years ago, I was at a party at my friend's house, who actually is one of my leaders now. And at her house, she always has amazing, amazing food. And I always eat way too much food. And I did that night, and I was not feeling very well at all because of it. And that happens a lot of times with dialysis patients. We can have a tendency to have a little bit of issue with our digestive system. And so eating a little too much isn't always healthy for us. So my friend had a bottle of Digest, and she brings it out and she said, "Hey, I want you to try this." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" And she said, "It's an essential oil." And so I read the bottle, and on the bottle it said that I could put a drop in my hand and rub it topically. So she said, "Just put a drop in your hand and rub it on your stomach." And I'm like, "Rub it on my stomach? Are you kidding me?" And she was like, "No, just try it." So I did. And I would say within not even 10 minutes, I used it topically, and I was completely fine. And I was able to actually eat more that night, which probably wasn't good for me, but I did it anyway. But that was like very impressive to me. That was very impressive to me, because usually if I would eat too much, I would probably have to go home, and I just would not feel, I would feel miserable for the rest of the night. So using just one little drop of Digest just really was like, made me really interested in the oils. But I kind of forgot about it, and I really didn't think about it. And then she invited me to an Ancient Oils of Scripture class, which I was like, okay, I'll go. Sure, I love scripture. I love, learning about it. And so, of course. And so I did. And when I went, I was completely captivated. I was like, oh my goodness, here I am reading these scriptures, or they're reading these scriptures, and they're telling us about oils in the Bible that I hadn't read forever, I guess, but had never really thought about. They were talking about frankincense and myrrh and hyssop and cedar wood and things like that. And why was Jesus given hyssop on when he was crucified? And why was cedar wood great for Solomon to build the temple? And I was just like, oh my goodness. And I thought, okay, well, there has to be something to these oils. So that is really what got me started. And I ended up buying a premium starter kit, which is how most people get started. Oh, thank you for the pink hearts. Somebody knows I love pink. And that is how I got started. And I have not looked back since. I absolutely love my oils. So what are essential oils? They are basically the aromatic volatile liquid that comes from seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plants. Now, when I first heard volatile, I always tell this because I think it's funny, is I first heard volatile, I'm like, okay, they're mean? I don't understand. What does that mean? So I looked it up, and volatile means they evaporate, which makes sense. So they are the liquid inside the plants that evaporate. And you can get them from the stems, you can get them from the roots, you can get them from the bark, you can get them from the flowers, you can get them from almost any part of the plant or the bush. Now, they are different from vegetable oils because, number one, they're not greasy. Number two, they aren't like the fatty oils. They don't just sit on your skin and clog your pores. Fatty oils can clog your pores. Essential oils are so tiny and so minuscule that they will actually go into your cells, and they go in quickly. So they're not greasy, which I love. They are highly concentrated, and they are highly complex, and each one can consist of hundreds of different and unique chemical compounds, and they're all different because they come from all different plants. So each oil has different compounds and different constituents and different amounts of each one, and that's what makes them so different. We know apples and pears are different, oranges and grapefruits are different, and that's the same thing with essential oils. All of their compounds are different. And most of us are familiar with using fresh herbs and dried herbs in cooking. We've used them for teas. We've used them for supporting our body systems in bathing and things like that. Making teas, like I said, cooking, making the tinctures, and making supplements. However, when you dry the herbs for the supplements and the tinctures and things like that, I've read that you can lose 85 to 95% of the benefits of the plant. And so you're not getting the full benefit of that herb or that plant if you just dry it out. And so essential oils, you are getting the most pure, does that make sense? You're getting the purest form and the most benefit out of the plant and herb and bush and tree and things like that. Essential oils are usually extracted from the plant source by steam distillation, and each plant has a certain temperature it needs to be steam distilled from. Each plant has to be steam distilled for a certain time, at a certain temperature, at a certain pressure, and if you do it too long, you can destroy the properties. If you do it too short, you don't get enough of the properties. So you have to be very, very careful in the way that you distill and you extract the oils. Now, frankincense, for example, is actually gotten from the bark of the tree and then it is steam distilled. Which I think is very, very interesting. And most of our citrus oils are actually cold pressed from the rind, because the rind is what holds the most benefits from the oils. So that is important. And this procedure is so precise and it is so exacting that Young Living takes great care in distilling the oils at the right pressure, the right time, and the right temperature. And they have a seed to seal promise, meaning from the minute they pick the seed, plant the seed, cultivate the seed, grow the seed, the soil that it's put in, until the harvest. They harvest it at just the right time. You can even harvest your plants at the wrong time and you won't get the most benefits. And then the distillation process, and finally the seal process. And it is just a painstaking process that you would really appreciate how much Young Living puts into such purity of our oils. And if you look up seedtoseal.com, you can learn more about that, which I strongly recommend that you do, especially if you're new to essential oils and you're trying to decide which company that you want to go with. Definitely check out seedtoseal.com because it will change your view on oils. Excuse me. So when extracted, our essential oils are so potent that 1 drop of Young Living peppermint oil equals 26 cups of peppermint tea. And I just did a video, must-have video on basil, and I learned that 1 drop of basil oil equals 60 milligrams of basil leaf. So that's how potent essential oils are and how powerful they are. And it always reminds me of that song. I'm probably dating myself, but it always reminds me of that song, "A Little Dab Will Do You." That's what it reminds me of. A little drop will do you. You don't need a lot of an oil. And because they are so strong and they're so powerful, you really need to take caution when you use them. They can be used on babies, they can be used on pets, but you really need to use caution. And when you join Young Living as a wholesale member and as a distributor, you get a product guide which has full of information, but youngliving.com itself is full of information on how to use the oils safely. But a couple of things to know are that you should never put oils in your ear or on your eyes. I have put them, like I've dotted it like around my eye, right around here, but I've never put it in my eye and I've never put them in my ear. I put them around my ear, but never dropped them inside the ear. And some oils are considered hot, like oregano. Basil can be hot sometimes. Thieves can be hot sometimes. And when they're hot oils, a lot of times you need to dilute them with a carrier oil like olive oil, almond oil, jojoba, vitamin E, and Young Living also has massage oils that you can use, and so that will take away the heat that you can get if you're very sensitive to oils like that, if your skin is sensitive. Water should not be used to get an oil off because it will actually drive the oil deeper into the skin. So you never want to add water to it, and you never want to splash water into your eye if you accidentally get them in your eye because it will drive the oil deeper into it. And so that is not a good thing to do. If you just take a little cloth of oil and just dab your eye, and it will eventually calm down. It'll sting for a little while, but it'll eventually calm down. And of course, if you look on your bottles, on the back of your bottles, it will tell you exactly how to use them and the product guide, and of course, youngliving.org, or .com. So you always need to be very careful when you're using the oils because they are potent and they are powerful and they do work. So you want to be careful and you want to use them the correct way. So why do I only use Young Living oils? Well, for me personally, I did a lot of research on my own and I learned from other people. I watched YouTube videos. I went on the site. I saw what other people had to say about them. And for me, it was just a really good fit for me. It's over a 21-year company now. We're almost 21 years old. Yeah, we just turned 21, 21 years old. In 2014, it like doubled in size and sales. We own most of our farms, and the farms that we don't own or we co-op with or we are in partnership with, and they have to follow the same exact strict seed to seal process that our farms do. And the farms I love because you can actually go and visit the farms where we get the oils and where we get the plants from. I'm not quite sure of any other company that you can do that with, but with Young Living, you can actually go and visit the farms, and you can actually go and work during the harvest time, which I think is awesome. I went to the lavender field in 2014, and they were taking people out to go work in the lavender field, and I was going to go, but it was hot, and I found out that they were going to be going and pulling weeds, because they pull the weeds. They don't just go in and pull fertilizer or things like that on them. They actually go and pull the weeds by hand, and I wasn't really excited to do that. So I just stayed and watched how things were distilled and things like that. So with that, I don't know of any other company that you can actually go and work on the farms, which is huge for me. What else? They actually give back to the communities, and there is actually now a Young Living Foundation that you can look up. It used to be called the D. Gary Young Foundation, but it is now called the Young Living Foundation, in which all of the proceeds that are donated are given 100% back to communities in need, which is huge. Young Living, the corporation, actually eats the cost, I guess, of the administration and all of that. And so every dime that we give, every dollar that we give to the Young Living Foundation goes to the charities that we support, which was huge for me. And I think the biggest thing for me, though, was the Seed to Seal. Seed to Seal was huge for me because it showed me just how much time, how much energy, how much they really thought about getting the most out of the oils. And also, there was one thing I was going to tell you, and I can't remember what that was. Now I forgot. Sorry. I lost my train of thought. But that's why. And also because when I would go and when I started researching and I looked on the health food stores and I saw their oils, and a lot of the oils said do not use on your skin, or they said for aromatherapy use only, things like that. And I was researching and I realized that if it says pure on it, it doesn't have to be 100% pure, that it can actually also contain alcohol. It can also contain chemicals in it to make it last longer. And so that I did not like. And for me, if I couldn't put something on my skin, why would I want to inhale it? Because when you inhale something, that's going right into your body also. So that was huge for me also. So how do we use the oils? Now, I do want to say that the FDA has asked every oil company that they need to classify their essential oils into one of two categories, which is very hard because for those of us who have been using oils for quite some time know that the oils, lavender can be used so many different ways, frankincense can be used so many different ways, but the FDA has asked that they be placed in either the supplement category or the aromatic topical category. And so it was very hard, and so Gary Young had to decide which benefits the most of those oils and which category to put it in. So when you read the bottle, it should say, the new bottles, this is an older one, but it should say topical, aromatic topical, or it should say supplement on it. So you can use it as aromatically, means just that, we inhale them. And when you inhale your oils, those molecules are going up and through your nasal passage and right up into your limbic system, which is the center of where our emotions are. And that is why when you smell things, you have an emotional reaction to them. That's like if you go into your house and you smell fresh flowers and it kind of just uplifts your spirit. Or if you smell fresh cut Christmas pine, it can take you right back to your childhood, that kind of thing. Or if you smell something and it's not a good memory, then that can happen too. So it can evoke a good emotional reaction or it can evoke a bad emotional reaction. It just depends, but that's how potent the essential oils are, is that it can affect our emotions too and our moods. And so that is how you can use it aromatically, is you can smell it right from the bottle. You open it up, you just smell it really deeply and inhale it really deeply. I wish I had smell-o-vision or smell-o-phone, and you can inhale it that way. You can put it in a diffuser like this, our dewdrop diffuser. This one is what I have going. You put a couple of drops of oil in the diffuser with some water, and what happens is there is an electronic, I can't remember the name of it, platonic, no, not platonic. Anyway, it vibrates and it breaks up the oils and it goes up into the air and it saturates the air that way. And so you're getting the benefits from the air and the vapor. And so that is inhaling it and diffusing it. And then, of course, you can take it topically, which means you can put it on your skin. And as we talked about, you need to read the bottle and it will say if you need to dilute it or if it can be used neat, which means if it's neat, you just can put it on straight. Or if you need to dilute it, it usually will tell you 1 drops to 4 drops of oil, and then you can rub it on your skin. But everybody's different. Everybody's body will react differently. You just have to be careful. Even within families react differently to things. So you just have to be careful the way you use it topically. And if you find that you don't like a smell, the best thing to do is to put it on the bottom of your feet for a while. Because the bottom of our feet have the biggest pores, and so that oil will go up into your body and go into your bloodstream, and I've heard that it reaches throughout your bloodstream within 30 minutes, which is powerful. So you're still getting the benefits by just putting it on the bottom of your feet. And if you know about reflexology, you know that points on the bottom of your feet also correspond to other different parts of your body systems, and so it's helping that way also. And so that you have to be careful with, and just using them topically, you just have to be careful. And some say that you can actually taste the oils after they put them on the feet. I had a friend that said she had put lavender on the bottom of her feet and she actually could taste it, which I thought was interesting. And then you can use them as a supplement. And a supplement meaning you can ingest them, you can use them as cooking, you can use them in baking. And there are generally two thoughts of school on using essential oils internally. One says you can, one says you can't. And we go by the French school of you can, because they are pure oils and because they are distilled and cold pressed and done at the right temperature and everything, and nothing is added to them. You can ingest almost all, not all, but almost all of Young Living essential oils, and it will say on the bottle if you can or not. So how can you use them as a supplement? You can put them in veggie capsules. You can get those at your health food store. Young Living also sells them. You can put a couple of drops of oil in a veggie cap with the carrier oil like olive oil, coconut oil, that type of thing, and take it that way. I don't like to take it that way only because I take medicine for dialysis, and I don't like to take more medicine than I have to. So what I'll do is I will put a couple of drops in my Ningxia Red, which is one of our amazing wolfberry super drinks that I love, that we can talk about in a minute, but I will put it in my Ningxia Red. I will also put it in my protein smoothie. I will put it in almond milk. I will put it in water or in juice. Things like that. I will put my oils in that way. And as a warning, if you're going to put it in your beverages, it's amazing. Yes, it is. The Ningxia, I love the Ningxia. I drink it every day. That if you use your oils in your beverages, make sure you use it in glass or in stainless steel, because it will eat the plastic. My daughter and I learned that the hard way, because I didn't really believe it at first. But she had a big Victoria's Secret water bottle, which is kind of thick, and she had her water in it, and she was putting grapefruit oil in it, and she would leave it sit overnight, and she would notice like a little film on the top, but she just thought, well, maybe it was backwash, that kind of thing. And so she would drink it. I don't know why she drank it, but she did, and she wouldn't feel good. Well, a couple of days happened. This happened for a couple of days, and then I happened to read that citrus oils will actually eat the petrochemicals in the plastic, and it will eat the plastic. So what was happening was she was drinking the water, and it was actually the plastic that the grapefruit had eaten overnight, and that's what was making her sick. So she had stopped it, and ever since then, she had not had a problem. So that's very important to use glass or stainless steel. Some people say they do use ceramic. I'm not quite sure. I've used it in my warm, like in tea and things like that, and haven't had an issue. But definitely not plastic, definitely not styrofoam. If you take a drop of lemon and take a drop of lemon, drop it in a cup of styrofoam, it will eat the styrofoam, it will eat a hole, which I think is pretty cool. And some people say, well, if it's doing that to the styrofoam and the plastic, what is it doing to us? All it's doing to us on the inside is eating the petrochemicals that get stored up in our body. We have petrochemicals from the foods that we eat, from aluminum, from plastics, from dyes that we've used, things like that, and it's just going in and it's eating and it's getting rid of it. It's getting rid of bad stuff, not good stuff. So it doesn't do anything bad. So that's basically what essential oils are in a nutshell. I could talk for hours about essential oils, but I want to be considerate of everybody's time, and I wanted to show you some of the oils that you get when you join Young Living. So if you're with a friend and you guys are sharing the oils, that's great. If not, I still want you to listen because I want you to learn and see exactly what we have. Now, when you join Young Living, you can join as a customer or as a wholesale member or a distributor. They're both the same terms. But a customer, you pay full retail price, but a wholesale member, you pay 24% of the retail price. And you get your own account. If you sign up with someone, you don't have to wait for that person to order for you. It's your own account, and you can order whenever you want, however you want, how often you want. The only thing to keep your account active is you have to order 50 PV, which is essentially $50 a year. That's it. That's all. That's all you have to buy a year to keep your account active. That's it. And if your account went inactive, all you have to do is order again. So, but usually people that join Young Living to make a few digest and store for several days, use or will eat them. I've heard that people have put them in capsules and then put them either in the refrigerator or in the freezer and have taken them that way. And I've heard they haven't had any issues. I haven't done it personally, but I have heard that people have done that before, where they'll freeze a couple of them and then just let it thaw out for a minute and then take it. So try it, and you never know. Maybe try it with maybe just like a drop or two, so you don't waste your DiGive. So when you join Young Living, most people join with a premium starter kit, and that's what I'm going to go through. And I don't have the box. I don't know what I did with the box. But it comes in a very pretty box like this. And I'm not going to open the box right now, but that's what the box comes in. And, oh, I'm going to lose you guys. Sorry. Hold on. Hold still. See, I'm trying to do this, and it's not working right. Hold on. You're going crooked. Don't you love live Periscope? Okay. And so you get 10 oils plus an extra one. So you get 11 oils. You get 10, get one free, 10 oils. And we are going to go through these very quickly so you guys can see the great benefits of them. So the first one is lavender. Oh, I'm losing them. The first one is lavender. And I love the new labels. The new labels are great because you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, before the labels you couldn't tell exactly how much you had in there. And so it was really, really hard. But lavender is wonderful. It is considered in the classification of topical aromatic. And so that means you can diffuse it for a comforting and calming scent. You can unwind by adding a few drops into a nighttime bath. Now, if you're going to use it in your nighttime bath, I would suggest you take a jar, maybe even like this size, maybe a little bit bigger, but take a jar, maybe a measuring cup, fill it with some Epsom salt, put the lavender, whichever oil you want to use, put it in there, let it sit, shake it around, and then let it sit for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then put it in your bath water. Because what's going to happen is if you add the oils on top of your water, it's just going to sit on top of the water, and then it's not really going to do a whole lot for you as much as if you put it in your Epsom salt. I'm sorry, I've got the burpees. If you put it in your Epsom salt and then drop it in your bathtub, as the Epsom salt dissolves, your oil is dissolving also and getting into your bath water that way. And so that's the best benefit to get it. You could probably also do it in baking soda. That would probably work, or even sea salt would work too, or Himalayan salt would be great. Also, Himalayan salt is very therapeutic, so that would be great too. Lavender is great to diffuse for a fresh, clean scent and to eliminate odors, and it may complement some of your favorite shampoos, lotions, or skincare products. How many drops of soak? I'm terrible at that, to ask that, because I just do it until I like it, until I smell it really well. But usually I think people, maybe 5 to 10 drops. I don't know. There's some, a lot of DIYers that are really great at that. But me, I'm just like, whatever I feel like putting in there. I'm terrible at that. But lavender is really, really great. It may complement, some people put it in their lotions. I've also heard of people putting it in their mascara, a drop in their mascara to help their lashes, support lashes. I've heard that before. And I will also put it moisturizer. I've put it on my moisturizer before. I put a little bit of moisturizer, just one little drop, mix it around, and then put that on my face or on my arms. I've done that before. And it is also great to help support nice restful sleep. Some people have put it in bottles like this. You add a few drops of lavender oil with water, shake it up really good, because water and oil don't mix all the time. So shake it up really well, and then spray it on your bed sheets and your pillows and things like that. For me personally, because my body is different than somebody else's, my lavender does not help support my restful sleep for me. It does the opposite to me. So I can't use this at night, but I definitely use this during the day. The next one is peppermint. Peppermint is my favorite and my all-time, ooh, the lighting is bad. Peppermint is my all-time favorite. I use this every day, all day, and I love the smell. I could just smell it all day. It is so crisp. It is so clean, and I love it. It is considered dietary, so it is considered a supplement, so that means that you can eat it, drink it. It is great to support your digestive system. It is great for your digestive system. And it could help, it says it could help performance during your exercising, which I didn't realize that. And it is also a key ingredient in Digest, which is probably why I like it so much. It's really, really good that way. But sometimes it'll pick me up for in the middle of the day. I'll take it on my thumb and stick it under the roof of my mouth, and it gives you fresh breath. I love it. It is a little spicy, so be careful. But peppermint is really, really great. But it's really great for your digestive system. The next one is lemon, which is also my all-time favorite. I think I say that about all my oils. If you watch my Must Have Mondays, I think I say that about all of them. They're my favorite, but they are. Is lemon, and this to me is sunshine in a bottle. I love lemon. I love this. I love it. And it tastes different in your water when you first start using it, and you want to use it instead of the lemons from restaurants, which you should not put lemons from restaurants in your water because they are so full of germs. But hey, now that we have the new veggie wash, you could use the veggie wash before you put it in your water. That would be a good idea too. But I had heard that restaurant lemons are some of the dirtiest things possible because they roll around. Everybody's touched them. No, I don't put them in my water. Anyway, this would be great to put in your water. It is great for an antioxidant support, and it's great to help support a healthy immune system. And it enhances the flavor of food and water. And it is a key ingredient in Thieves, which we will talk about, Ningxia Red, and Inner Defense. So I didn't know that it was an inner defense. Do you guys like lemon, not like lemon? I want to hear how you guys use these oils too, because I'm not the only one that uses them. So I want to know how you guys use them. The next one is Copa Iba. which I haven't ever really used Copaiba a lot. And I did not realize that it is actually, it's actually considered a supplement. I did not realize that. But I really do like Copaiba. It's not very strong smelling. Oh, thank you for the pink hearts, or purple. Are they purple or pink? But Copaiba is great, and it has a history of soothing properties. It is actually tapped directly from the Copaiba tree in Brazil, and it helps to support overall wellness. And it says you can actually mix it with honey and a warm tea to take as a dietary supplement. So this would actually be good if it helps support your overall wellness. This would be good in your Ningxia Red. Put a drop of Ningxia Red or in your protein smoothie, something like that. That would be great for it. And it also includes the naturally occurring constituents of, here I go, ready? Beta-caryophyllene and alpha-humulene. So if you don't know what those are, look those up, because I have no idea. All I know is that it promotes your overall wellness. So that is really great. But Copaiba is good. Frankincense, to me, I always say this, but frankincense, I think heaven smells like frankincense. It has to. It has to smell like frankincense. I absolutely love frankincense, and I use it all the time. I put this in my nighttime moisturizer. I put a drop of this and a drop of myrrh in my nighttime moisturizer. And I will also put it on my dialysis, where I have to do dialysis. Oh, sorry if I blocked my sound. I will actually put it on there also to help support my skin on there. But you can diffuse frankincense during meditation and for prayer. You can actually use it for massage after activity. It's supposed to be really great for muscle support. And it actually includes naturally occurring constituent alpha-pinene. Again, I have no idea what that means, but it must be good because they mention it. It is a key ingredient in many things like the Boswellia wrinkle cream, brain power, awaken, highest potential, and forgiveness. So frankincense is wonderful. I diffuse frankincense a lot. We diffuse it in our children's ministry. We diffuse it. And it says that if you apply it topically, it may help smooth the appearance of healthy-looking skin. Who doesn't want healthy-looking, smooth skin? I certainly do. So that is frankincense, and I love frankincense. I love the way it smells. It's one of my all-time very, very favorite. The next one we will talk about is thieves, and this is one that I believe every household should not be without, especially with back to school, especially with wintertime coming. Thieves is a must-have oil. It is a hot oil, I will tell you that, and it if you take it straight, you feel like you're eating a handful of cinnamon hots, which I love and I will do, but most people can't do that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But these, it tastes like cinnamon hots to me, but I love it. I love it. I will put this in my Ningxia Red. I put this, I think, in my Ningxia Red almost every day. I love it. It helps to support a healthy immune system. It may contribute to overall wellness when you take it as a dietary supplement. It contains eucalyptus radiata essential oil, which also may help maintain a healthy respiratory system. And it includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene, which also is, lemon does also, limonene, which is great for an antioxidant support. So that's really great. It also includes the naturally occurring constituent of eucalyptol, and it includes clove. Oh, so this is a blend. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. This is a blend, which means it is made up of more than one oil. So it has lemon, clove, eucalyptus radiata, and something else. But it includes clove, which was used traditionally as a spice. You can add it to your food to enhance the flavor, add a drop to hot drinks to add a spicy zing, and add 1 drop of thieves to 2 drops of orange oil as a refreshing flavor to complement your favorite beverage. And orange is also great. If you watch Madero Green Moments, if you watch her videos, that was one of her favorite back to school oils was orange, because it is a great antioxidant support also. And so you could put that in your beverage. I love Thieves, and also Young Living now has a new line of Thieves laundry detergent. We have Thieves, what's the other one, guys? Help me out. I'm losing my thought here. We have other products with Thieves. Thieves Cleaner, which is every household should have in their household, is Thieves Cleaner, which is also a great thing to have. So Thieves is definitely also part of your everyday kit. The next one is RC, R.C. And this one is also can be used topically and aromatically. You can rub 3 drops of it on your feet before bedtime to help your respiratory system. You can use it in place of aromases in raindrop technique, which if you're not sure what raindrop technique is, make sure you go to Young Living and check that out. It's an alternative massage kind of therapy, and it's awesome. It's amazing. They use oils. It's not like they don't manipulate you. It's just very soft. They use very soft strokes, and they drip the oils down your back, and it is amazing. You can add it to our vegetable oil complex, which is part of Young Living, and to create a spa-like soothing atmosphere for a massage. And you can use it to help uplift and inspire on your chest and your feet before you go to bed. And you can also diffuse it for a comforting aroma. It has the naturally occurring compounds of linalool, camphene, and eucalyptol. This one you do need to be careful with children because of that fact. So make sure you read the label, make sure you read the product guide to check to see how you can use it with children. But this is a great oil for respiratory support. The next one is Purification, which I really love also. It has such a nice, clean, crisp smell to it, and is perfect if you are burning food and things like that, or if you have a stinky dog like I do when he goes outside and it's raining and he comes in, I always diffuse Purification, or I spray him down with Purification. But it can complement and soothe. You can use it as a soothing and relaxing foot massage. You can diffuse it to freshen the air and eliminate odors. You can put a few drops on cotton balls and place it on air vents in your house, in your car, in your closet to freshen the air. I know people take Thieves and Purification to hotel rooms with them and diffuse them, or put cotton balls and stick them in the air vents. That's perfect for that, because sometimes hotel rooms can really stink. And you can also add a product to moisturize skin, which I really did not know that. And you can apply it topically to enjoy the outdoors annoyance free. It also contains cineol, nerol, and geraniol. I don't know what those are. If you know what those are, let me know. It has a sweet, refreshing scent that instantly deodorizes and neutralizes the air. And it contains a scent that may help uplift, calm, and refresh your mind. You can diffuse it, inhale it directly, or apply it topically. And it is also a blend, and it contains lemongrass, rosemary, tea tree, which is also known as Melaleuca alternifolia, myrtle, citronella, lavender, and lavender, sorry. And then Panaway, which is another must-have, is Panaway. This one I really, really love. I used this one when I broke my arm, and I had my cast on, and I couldn't put it down my cast. I love it. It reminds me of that icy hot stuff that we used to use. But I put it I had a cast because I was roller skating backwards and fell on my arm and broke it. But anyway, I put it on around my cast, and it really, really did help. But Panaway is also a blend, and it contains the soothing properties of wintergreen, clove, and other essential oils. You apply it topically. You can use it after exercise. It is great for tired muscles after exercising. You can use it as a massage, and it's really great for kids that are growing way too fast. It's great to apply that to their muscles also. It's great for your kids after sports to rub and massage their muscles if they're really, really tired. Tired muscles, it's really, really great. I love the Panaway, and it does have a childproof cap on it because it has wintergreen in it, and it smells good, and you don't want your child just to be drinking a whole bottle of Panaway, and so that has it on there. And then the last one is Digest, which I can't find the bottle. I think it fell somewhere. But it's Digest. And Digest is a blend, like I said, and it's one of my favorites. And it is a blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, and other essential oils that promote healthy digestion and soothe stomach discomforts from eating a little too much. You can use it with every meal to support a daily wellness regimen, and it's great especially when you're traveling abroad. It has tarragon, juniper, anise, fennel, patchouli, peppermint, and lemon essential oils. It is a little powerhouse in that little bottle. I love Digest, and I never go without it. And you can also use Digest with your pets. And almost all of these oils, you can use them on your pets too. I've used Peace and Calming on my dog. I've used lavender. I've used, I think I've used almost all of my oils on them. So those, oh, and Stress Away. I forgot Stress Away. As the bonus, you get Stress Away. And Stress Away we call Vacation in a Bottle because it is one of our favorite oils. You can inhale it, and I did not know that you could actually drink it. I did not know that. For so long, I just thought it was topical. I thought people just diffused it. But it is a supplement, so you can drink it to help diffuse a tough day. Just feel the stress just melt away when you drink it. But I don't know, I haven't tasted it yet. So if you guys have tried it, I would love to know what you guys think about it. So those are the oils that come in the kit. When you get the kit, you also get two packs of Ningxia Red. And this is what we were talking about, the wolfberry puree. This is an amazing antioxidant support for your wellness. And every household needs to be on it. All you need is 1 to 2 ounces, and this is a 2-ounce pack. It comes in bottles. I don't know if you can see my bottle back here, but it comes in bottles, and all you need is 1 to 2 ounces. That's it. That's all you need to drink to help support your healthy immune system and the wellness of your family. And I love it. And actually, Monday night, we are going to be doing a Ningxia party. So you can join us on Periscope that way, because we're going to be tasting different combinations of Ningxia Red and oils that night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So those are the oils, and those are the everyday oils. And I can honestly say, besides probably RC and Copa Iba, I probably use all the other oils at least once a week, if not more. How about you guys? What do you guys, what's your favorite oil to use from the everyday kit if you have the new premium starter kit? Let me hear what you guys use. I would love to know, or which ones would you think you would like to use? I would love to know, because like I said, I'm not the only one to use them, and I'd love to learn to see how other people use their oils too. So let me see how you guys are using them. So if you're wanting to join, and if you're ready to join Young Living and get your very own oils, it's really, really easy. All you have to do is speak to the person that invited you to the class. They are more than happy to help you get signed up, get your own account. And like I said, you get 24% off of the retail price. You have an opportunity also to earn extra points on Essential Rewards, which is a monthly program, because once you start using the oils, you fall in love with them. You realize that you need to get them every month, and you can actually be part of the monthly program, which for 50 PV a month, that's it. You can start earning points towards free products. Panaway and coconut oil on, ooh, I never thought about using it with coconut oil. I always use my stuff straight. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I don't want to waste my time putting it in oil, but I know that's probably not good for you. But the Essential Rewards, you don't have to join, but you want to join because you can get free product. Because the longer you're on it, the more points you earn. Because for the first 6 months that you're on Essential Rewards, if you spend 50 PV, you get 10% back in points. So you get 5 PV back towards free product. And then it goes up from there. So the monthly reward program is perfect for anybody that uses the oils all the time. You also get to be part of the compensation. Do you have to sell? Absolutely, positively not. There is no pressure to sell oils. There is no pressure ever to buy oils again. If you bought the oils and you never wanted them again, That's completely up to you. But I will tell you what happens and what has happened with me. You start using the oils and people start seeing a difference and they want to know what's going on with you and they want to join and they want to get their own. And what happens is they then sign up under you and you end up getting a thank you check for usually $50 depending on where you are. I think Canada might be different. Lindsay, if you're on here, I have to double check for you. But you get a thank you check for that. If you qualify, you have to spend a certain amount, but that's it. So, but do you ever have to sell? Absolutely not. You don't have to. But when you start sharing and people want to start using, why not make a little thank you from it? So that's how easy it is. That is Essential Oils 101 in a nutshell. I would love to know if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, anything at all. I am here to serve you. I just wanted to help my team see how easy it is to share the oils. One cool thing that you now get in your premium starter kit is you get these little bottles, and I haven't opened them yet, but you get these little bottles and you get these cards that come with it. And what happens is you can put some drops of Panaway in it, give it to somebody that you know that is an athlete, that works out a lot, that has a very physical job, and say, hey, I've been using Panaway and I really love it and I would love for you to try it for about a week and just tell me what you think. And you can give them the bottle, you give them the card, it tells them exactly how to use it, and then if they're ready to start with their own oil kit, they call you and there you go. You have somebody else using oils, which is what this is all about. We want to get oils into every household possible because they are absolutely amazing. So let me know. Do you guys have any questions? Nothing? Yes, no, maybe, good, bad? Questions about diffusers? Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Through August 31st, if you sign up with Young Living with one of the premium starter kits, you get $10 off. And that includes the Dewdrop diffuser, which is this one. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it on my... Can you guys see? No. Okay, that's the Dewdrop. Sorry, I don't want to move my phone because it'll drop. That's the Dewdrop diffuser. Or the Bamboo. I love the Bamboo. The Bamboo is great. It lights up on the bottom. This part lights up on the bottom. The Dewdrop will turn on. The light turns on and off. It has a light blue, and then it turns off, and then it turns off. But I like the Bamboo. You can do a 1 hour or 4 hour mist, and you can turn the light. Oh, you can turn the light on and off. Somebody told me you couldn't. Okay. So there you go. Or you can get the home diffuser, which is the purple one. It looks like an orchid, I guess. Has a little purple top. You open it up, you put the oils in there. This one is neat because it has an intermittent. If you push it down, it will go on. I think this is the one. It goes on for 30 seconds, off for 30 seconds, which I love. And the light also goes off. If you hold it down, the light will go on and off. So any 3 of these you get for $10 off. I don't know if you can see the thing. And it comes with the 10 oils plus the Stress Away. It also comes with these little bottles with the cards. It also comes with the little sachets that you can share with people, which I don't really share these a lot. I usually keep these for myself just in case I run out of something. And it also comes with a rollerball fitment that you can actually put on one of your bottles and use it as a rollerball, which is great. It comes with your product guide and papers to get you started. So that's it in a nutshell. I love it. You can also get the Thieves Kit, I believe. There is a starter kit that is the Thieves Kit that you get for $10 off. The Ningxia kit is not $10 off though. So between now and August 31st is the perfect time for you guys to get started on your oily journey because you get $10 off the kit. So if nobody has any questions, that's going to be it for the class. Nobody? Anybody? Maybe? No? Well, if you guys enjoyed the class, please share it with other people. Please, if you're not following me on Twitter yet, and Brookhart, follow me. Like I said, we are going to be doing a class on Monday night. It will be live with some of my friends. We're going to be getting together and experiencing Ningxia. I will be talking about the benefits of wolfberry puree and why your entire family and even your pets. Some people give their pets the Ningxia Red. I haven't done that yet, but some people give their pets Ningxia Red. But why your family needs Ningxia Red and different ways that you can drink them. So that's going to be a fun night. You're not going to want to miss it. So a time Monday night will be, oh, I can't remember now. I want to say 6:45 Central. That's a good question. I'll say 6:45 Central just to be safe. But I will put it, I'll put it out there on Twitter. I'll let you guys know. I'll put it out there ahead of time and let you know for sure. Or you can check my YouTube, Natalie Brookhart. I will put it on there also because I will put it on Google Hangout. So if you guys want to share this, please do. I don't mind. I just love sharing with everybody. And if nobody has any questions, I'm going to go for now. All right. I hope you guys have a great night. Keep living the oil life, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. How do you stop?